Welcome to chapter 2, because we really want to talk about the technology in itself. If we look at the announcement with AT&T and what they said, we need to get out there and educate the market on what is occurring. You know, historically, everybody moved their voice to the cloud with UCaaS, but we had always communicated, leave certain lines behind on copper, fire alarms, security panels, elevators. And with Ooma, we purposely built a device called AirDial to address specifically that. And because it's purposely built specifically for that environment, it means we're not leveraging some form of multi-purpose device where you're trying to provide internet, you're trying to provide Wi-Fi, or maybe some voice switching capabilities. This is specifically addressing those mission-critical environments. Now, leveraging Ooma AirDial allows a couple things to occur. One is we can lean in with compliancy, and we can lean in with technology. A great example from a technology standpoint, we're bringing POTS into the 21st century. Think about this. Copper lines were out of sight, out of mind. You didn't know if they were up or down until something happened or an inspection was done. Now we have the opportunity to bring software in. So Remote Device Manager, software that Ooma developed to go with its Ooma AirDial product, actually gives facility managers and building owners the visibility of their entire domain. With that visibility, you can actually see your LTE signal levels. So they can see if their devices are up or if they're down. But I think beyond the management, beyond the visibility, it's also the capability to alert people when certain conditions occur. And that's something that I think facility managers and building owners really appreciate. This software doesn't replace the monitoring companies. What it does is it augments them. So when I think of alerts, I think of the fact that I can notify you via email or SMS that your device is out of service, i.e. your POTS line is down. I can notify you if the battery kicks in, because we need power continuity. That's critical. And if the battery kicks in, it might indicate a power outage. And something that's very unique to AirDial, based upon the feedback we had from our partners and customers, is call alerting. If somebody presses that emergency button on the elevator or a blue light phone or emergency call box, whatever that may be, we're now sending a notification real time to those designated contacts. So the fact that we built a device purposely for this environment means that we've leaned in to make sure that we're addressing a lot of the compliance requirements that is needed to deliver services for fire panels and alarms and some of those elevators. And that concludes this edition of POTS Talk. Stay tuned for the next episode.